Okay, so what I'm about to show you is another example of a scam that's pretty obvious to someone who has experience in online security, but might not be so. It's rather humorous, but it might not be obvious to someone who does not have a lot of experience with online security. This is the password reset request scam, except that it's supposed to be from the Microsoft organization, but it doesn't exactly have Microsoft as its email source. So this actually says RNICROSOFT.com. So it does say Microsoft over here, but when you see where it comes from, it says no reply, and that R makes that N that's adjacent to it look like an M. So what you're really looking at is that right there, RN, which makes it look like an M, right? If you're familiar with canceling and cancel culture, especially in the last 5 years, people would try to get around certain words by combining other letters or numbers together to make it look like something else so they won't get flagged. But this is exactly what this scammer decided to do with their email handle. And it makes it look like it's from the company, right? Because they can't get obviously they can't get an email from the company, especially if they're doing something like this, or they just want the funds and the information to go back to them, and then they can take hold of your account and hold it for ransom until you make a payment, or just they take all your data. Yeah, just keep an eye out for them. This one is more obvious to some than others, but there's this one is pretty comical, but also pretty dangerous if you actually think it's from the company. And yeah, it has RNI, and the R and the M make it look like an M. All right, there you go. That's the password reset. And the way this works is they say that your password must be reset just so they can get all your data and information. Sometimes they ask for social security numbers, which they will never ask for a password reset. Or sometimes they'll tell you that your password will expire soon, right? All these companies want your passwords to be reset. But many times these scammers will come directly to your inbox and ask for this information, which is not something that you requested. Yeah, you could just delete it or add it to the spam folder.